I'm Kirsty making from Naio Nails. In this video, we are going to do a cool design on my hand. Well, my nails. And we're going to use the metallics and also the matte Urban Graffiti Top Coat. So this is my little nail that I've been working on just to test out and make sure it all kind of works. I really like this design. It's cool. It reminds me of graffiti in a way. Now we have used the metallics, but we've also put the matte top coat on as well, which gives it a whole different effect. Now I went to look at some Audis the other day, and there was a car in there worth over £100,000 for one car.
I'll buy one next week.
And the colour of it was silver, but then it was matte. It wasn't like black matte like you've seen some of them. It was silver but matte at the same time. So that kind of gave me this idea to have a play with the metallics and make them matte and see what we can come up with. So we played and we got this, and I love it that much that I've got to do it on my hand. Can't wait. So I've got my nails. I've already created a ballerina shape. Now I did do these about a week ago, so they're not quite ready for an infill, but they're okay to be doing this design on. They didn't have anything on because I didn't have a chance to put anything on them, so I'm excited that I can put something on them now. Yes! What I'm going to use first of all is the Urban Graffiti Black, which is 002. This black is absolutely gorgeous. It's so black. I'm going to paint all of my nails with this. So you can see I'm tipping my finger down because I don't want it to flood in the cuticle. But the thinner you put this on, the less it's going to move. And you can apply it really thinly anyway because the pigment is so good. Once I've painted all 5 nails, I will pop them into the lamp, cure them and do the second coat, and I'll cure that too. So now they are painted and all cured, what I'm going to do is use the Urban Graffiti Gel Polish Top Coat because I want to apply the metallics onto a super shiny top to make them even more metallic. I'm going to apply that to all 5 nails and then I'll cure. So we have shiny black nails. Let's make them fabulous. This is really easy to do. So I've got these colours from the Urban Graffiti Metallics range. So I've got the silver, which is this colour. And I've got the hot pink, which is that one. And we've got the purple. And we've got the turquoise. And we've got the gold. I'm going to open all of them. Now this is risky. This is definitely risky for me because I'm a bit accident prone, shall we say. So I've got all my colours open. And I'm just going to put them on quite randomly and let them bleed into each other. That's perfectly fine. You don't want them to bleed onto your skin, so try to control that. What you can do is have a little dampened dish with some acetone in, and that can be for cleaning up if you need to do any cleaning up. I don't mean like cleaning up around your house, I mean like cleaning up on your nails. So I'll show you on one finger first. So I've just put a bit of silver there, and we're going to have a bit of pink. A bit of purple. Bit of gold. It doesn't matter if they run into each other. You don't need a lot. It's really pigmented, this is. So you can see where that's ran into my cuticle. I'm going to clean that out with my brush dipped in acetone. Now if you think you've put a little bit too much on, you can always drain it off with a brush. You know, if you think it's too wet, you can always do that and clean your brush in acetone. So I'm going to do this on all 5 nails. So I've put all my lids on because you know I might knock them over. And with the metallics, they are very, very runny. And if you knock it over like that without the lid on, it will fall out like water. So you can see on my nails now, you can see that this one's starting to dry because it's starting to go a little bit more like a satin finish. It doesn't look as wet as this one looks quite wet. So it will air dry, but what we're going to do is we're going to pop it into the lamp to force it to dry a little bit more. Well, not force it, more encourage. Come on, you're going to dry for me now. Dry a little bit quicker. So we're going to pop it into the lamp, which is going to make it dry faster. Or you can sit here with a hairdryer and dry your nails with a hairdryer. We're going to use the Urban Graffiti Gel Polish Top Coat. And we're literally going to get the brush and drag it through different directions so you get little lines as well, so it's not perfectly covered. I'm going to flash cure each one because I don't want it to move. So the idea about this is when you just do your little strokes, you're not covering the whole nail, so you get that cool kind of graffiti pattern. So I'm going to do this on all of my 5 nails. So I've given those a full cure now, and you can just see where that top coat is a little bit. What we're going to do now is use pure acetone, and then we're going to place that over and start to rub, and it will rub anything away that doesn't have the top coat over the top, and it's going to give you that cool graffiti effect design. We're going to do that on all the nails. You could leave them like that if that's what you want, but I'm going to show you how to do a different effect because they look kind of cool anyway, like that. You know, they're nice and shiny. And you could leave them like that. You could put some stones on, put some crystals, you know, make them all blingy. But what I'm going to do today for you is show you what they look like with the matte top coat over the top. So this is the new Urban Graffiti matte top coat. It also has a matte stem. Not stem, it's not a stem, it's a lid handle thing. So if you look at the difference between the matte top coat and the top coat, they have a different handle. They have a different lid. Look, one is shiny because that's the top coat, and one is matte because that's the matte one. So it's easy when they're actually, you know, placed at the side of your desk, you know what you're picking up. So we're going to use the matte one today. So I'm going to apply this to all of the nails. You need to make sure that you completely cover the entire nail, else you will have shiny parts of the nail popping through. And I want it all to be matte. So I'm going to do that on all the nails. Then I will cure that. And now what we're going to do is use the gel residue wipe off solution. We're going to wipe off the sticky layer because at the minute they don't look very matte, do they? I bet you're like thinking, I thought they were going to be matte. Let's wipe the sticky layer off. Ta-da! We have a matte nail. Going to do that on all of the nails. So that's what they look like, matte. Some of you might keep them shiny, but I wanted them matte. I wanted to see what it looked like. I wanted to have a play. That's why I had a little play on my little nail here. My little sample nail. What I'm going to do now is finish off with a little bit of cuticle oil. I'm not going to put the cuticle oil on the actual surface of the nail because it will ruin the matte effect. You can always clean the nail up afterwards. You know, say you got it shiny like that with the oil. You can always clean that off. That face is making me like laugh inside so much. How cute is that? It's my secret face. It's like a little emoji kind of thing. Is there anything else I can see in them? It's like tea leaves. You know, when you have a reading, your tea leaves read. We're going to read the nail art and see if we can find...
I can see another face.
Can you?
Stay still. Look at the second one from the right.
This one?
Yeah. Oh, it's gone. It's morphed into something else now.
No, is it morphed into something else in your head?
Yeah.
Just like looking at clouds and seeing different things in the clouds.
Yes, it is. I can see an elephant.
No.
Shit. The bottom nail on the left, the pink bit.
Here?
No, next bit. No. There.
Oh my God, it looks like an elephant. It does? Oh my God, it looks like an elephant.
Pink elephants, you know, from Dumbo.
Yeah. There you are then. I like it. Need to do my other hand now. There you are, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that video. It's really easy to do, that is. It's funky. I think it kind of looks like it's taken a long time to do as well. And I think it'll mess with people's heads a bit and they'll be thinking, how have they even done that? How's that happened? Because I think they look so unusual. So have a little go. Give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. All the products we've used today are in the description box below. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.